Squeeze, amen. You gonna let them know what you're doing? Speak up loud and be professional. Y'all got a business card too?
The main Squeeze 901.
All right, and you got Facebook. All right.
And Instagram is the main Squeeze 901 _.
Got you. All right. God bless. Let them. Oh, okay. Y'all see how they hooking it up? They doing the main squeeze right now for us. You know what I mean? They getting it in.
Right here.
They getting it in right now. Okay. They showing you how to get the main squeeze in with the woo wop. You know what I mean? Let them know what you're doing though. Speak up loud and be professional.
Hey y'all. My name is Ayana Buck, and this is my dad. He wrote this book to help children and kids to find out who their friends are and to stop gun violence. This book costs $30. If you want to buy the book, you can buy it for $30. Or any donations will help. And every time I sell a book, I get $5.
Or they could donate anything, right?
Or you can donate.
Amen.
I would love to support you. But I got a couple questions.
Yep.
Right.
Ask anything.
As a former educator, what school do you attend?
The school I attend,
You did just get Kirby. That's where you at. What school was you just at before you went to Kirby?
American Way.
And then what school you was at right before American Way?
PCA.
PCA. Okay. All right.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 7th grade.
Second grade. That's a transitional year. That's a little.
Amen.
So I was a middle school special education teacher.
Amen.
So I already know that's a little transition year. So favorite subject?
Math.
Okay.
Amen.
When I grow up, I want to be a doctor, like a surgeon.
What? She teaching me something about my daughter that I didn't know. Thank you for asking that question.
You gotta ask the question.
Amen.
All right. I am going to support your business. We got this.
Amen. And then I want to ask you some questions. Just be real. I want to ask both of y'all. The first question is,
My donation is $20.
here go your bucket. Hold your bucket.
Thank you so much.
But hold on. I still got to ask. Chime in too. What character trait would y'all tell these kids do a real friend got to be? A lot of our kids is leaving home with who they think their friend is. Somebody don't make it home. The mom and dad or their grandparents that raised them. What would you tell them a real friend is?
So as my grandson, you're 17. What is one of the attributes that I hold true to everybody, no matter whether they're friend, family, or foe?
Faith. Now, I don't just mean faith in the religious sense, but faith in people. Because there's somebody can hate you, but they can have faith that you're going to do something. You got somebody that can claim to be your friend the whole time, but guess what? They're going to stab you in the back as soon as you leave.
Amen.
Faith is
Amen.
good. However, my number one, integrity.
Integrity. Why is that important to you?
Integrity is doing the right thing when no one's looking.
Amen. I'm with you on that.
No one's looking, because that means that you're going by your own moral code. You know, what you've been taught. So, again, surround yourself with good people. Because my mama always say, show me your friends, and I'll show you you.
Amen. Because you are who you hang around.
You are who you hang around with. So who you are in the inside, make sure those people reflect who you are. And never put yourself in a situation or around people that's going to make you have to go against who you are.
Amen.
Okay?
What do you think it takes to make it out of a bad neighborhood? Or what do we do to make them better?
All right. So I'm from the west side of Chicago.
Okay, so she answering my next question already. That's good.
I'm from the projects on the west side of Chicago. You have to have a vision. No matter what's going on around you, know that there is a way out. It may not be quick. There is a way out. You have to put yourself in position so when the opportunity comes, you can go.
Amen.
Get the education. Surround yourself again with good people.
Amen.
Have a good personality, and people will see
Amen.
I went to school and got my bachelor's degree in
Amen.
education. Because you know why? When I was a little girl, I saw that the world was bigger than my neighborhood. And I knew I had to get out. And I surround myself with good people.
What's your name?
Robin Perkins.
Robin Perkins. And what's yours?
Nolan Harris.
I want to ask you the last question. Where you originally from?
South Memphis.
Okay. What do you want to see changed in Memphis, King, to make it better for everybody?
The main thing I want to see, first off, we need to start cleaning up our communities a lot more. Because oftentimes people just drive by, dump the trash, and people just look over it but don't pick it up. We first got to start with how our neighborhoods look before we can really get into the deep parts. And the second thing, another thing that we can do to help this place is building each other up instead of tearing each other down, because that's a common trait.
Amen.
That's a common trait. Instead of looking at your brother and thinking, oh, I want to be like him, I want to help him get to it, I want to get to where he is, you're thinking, I want to bring him down to my level. You need to either elevate yourself or help build people up further.
Amen.
They can bring you up along.
I love that.
That's what we lost. That's what we lost. We lost a sense of community.
Right.
You know, it was a time where no matter what you did in the neighborhood, somebody knew that you did it before your parents did.
Right, right.
So Miss Johnson could get you before your mama could. And by you scared,
The village.
The village.
I'm with you.
We got away from that. We've taken on this westernization of individualism, and that's not who we are as a people. We are a collective.
Amen.
By nature, we're a collective. The village, it ain't just a metaphor, it's a real thing.
Amen.
Because if I see your baby out in the streets,
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Miss Robin, I'm pulling you straight.
Amen. Amen. That's how it's supposed to be.
Not only she a representation of you, she a representation of me as a young black girl.
Amen.
I can't let you be out here.
Amen. And what you say your name is, King?
Nolan Harris.
Nolan. My name Eric Martin. That's me in the book. I'm originally from Richmond, California. I've been living in Memphis now 7 years, pushing positivity, true friendship within the youth of America. The title of my book, my nonprofit called Cultivate Memphis. Okay? I got another company called Memphis Raised as well, where I grow fresh fruits and vegetables because I got a farm, all right? So I will be tagging y'all in this video, okay? And y'all can see everything I do. I love y'all and thank y'all for y'all support. Amen. 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 You want to talk to them? Hold on. I got to